Welcome to the mad, uchronic world of Atomic Heart, a new cinematic and explosive action RPG. Discover details of the amazing and intricate world created for the game. Atomic Heart's setting is a fictional USSR of 1955. In a top-secret military base built to manufacture robots, known as Facility 3826. The mastermind behind this facility is a brilliant scientist by the name of Dmitry Sechenov, who pioneered a special liquid substance called polymer in 1936. Expanding on the formidable qualities of his invention, Sechenov managed to launch a huge neural network of AI assistant robots called Collective. This allowed robots to free the people from manual labor in favor of arts and science. Everything goes smoothly until 1955, when authorities planned to launch Collective 2.0 and introduce a new thought device, allowing humans to control the network and issue commands with just the power of thought. Unfortunately, the launch of Collective 2.0 is sabotaged, leading to a technological nightmare. Robots attack humans, with hundreds of casualties among facility staff. You are Major P3, an elite soldier from the intelligence service. You are sent by Sechenov to investigate the circumstances of the incident and restore the neural network. Your mission will take you across the scientific testing grounds of Facility 3826, which spreads like a fungal network throughout the Kazakh mountains. As you roam the base, you'll come across expansive scientific complexes, mysterious laboratories, above-ground civilian infrastructure, and discover bizarre underground tunnels packed with spatial puzzles that even the most experienced players will enjoy. One thing you can expect is to never know what to expect, be it horror, arenas, puzzles, or a plot twist with cinematic cutscenes.
Put pressure on this wound. They tried to save you.
Why the hell should I believe any of this?
You should be more careful. This place is a damn madhouse.
You're going to Chelomey.
The hell are you?
I've got eyes and ears everywhere, sweet cheeks.
There's blood all over the place.
You really didn't tell her anything, did you?
I never expected to see Victor like this, in these circumstances.
Human casualties.
And he has to be stopped!
Poor bastards. What the fuck happened here? Who the fuck did this?
Am I making myself clear, Comrade Sechenov?
But you won't be traveling alone. Here is Charles, a polymer AI integrated into your experimental power glove. Charles is a by-the-book sidekick that will provide you with new objectives, story, and character details. It will also provide tidbits on Atomic Heart's looming secrets, and even divulge a bit about your shrouded history. Charles doesn't only have a teacherly personality capable of mid-mission banter, it can also scan the area, hack robots, and other equipment at will. Through its power, you'll even be able to deploy energy shields and wield electric, freezing, and telekinetic powers.
Prove that you are human, Pioneer Nechayev.
Communicating with other characters, it's entirely up to you to decide what you will say in dialogue, allowing you to enjoy an array of interesting responses. You will have a vast territory to explore. Facility 3826 includes 5 giant complexes with more than 25 hours of gameplay to beat. Traveling around the world is easier with the aerotrain or any other mode of transportation still working, but you'll have to stay on your toes since any action may attract unwanted attention and result in your death. As you fight your way out of this nightmare, keep in mind that all robots are interconnected and controlled by the Collective's AI. This is both their strength and Achilles' heel. Take control of the Collective systems, network control terminals, cameras, hawks, volants, and repair hives that restore destroyed hubs of the Collective, defeated robots, and other elements of the network. But robots won't be your only enemies. Scientific plants, sprouts, can find a body and mutate. Mutants do significant damage in battle. There are also fuchsias, who are truly formidable opponents. But what makes them special is that they can summon sprouts. And you'll have a big problem unless you can keep the two of them from fusing with each other. To fight dangerous robots and mutated creatures, lay your hands on a cutting-edge arsenal, ranging from a sharp axe for melee combat to a modified electric rifle or a cool grenade launcher. Melee weapons will help you accumulate energy that can then be spent with your energy weapons. When it comes to your firearms, however, you'll have to scour through the environment to find bullets or craft them yourself using crafting machine Nora and add elemental effects to them. Your fighting style will depend on your choice of weapons and skills. Combine firearms and energy or melee weapons as well as glove abilities and use them wisely. Install additional upgrades for your weapons, such as an extended mag, a collimator scope, an upgraded barrel case, a tactical grip, or a silencer. Search every piece of furniture, computer, and corpse to collect materials that can be used to modify your arsenal. Become unstoppable. Finally, whether you're a hardcore player in need of a frenzied, gore-filled challenge, or an adventurer eager to explore this unique world full of crazy, gripping narratives, Atomic Heart can be molded to your ideal experience. Do you have what it takes to adapt and tame unfamiliar enemies and environments? And can you handle the shocking truth coming your way? Shine light on deceit and unearth what Atomic Heart really is. Just know one thing. In Atomic Heart, the price of truth will be paid in blood, as the utopian dream is not what it seems. Atomic Heart releases February 21st on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and PC. Pre-order it now.
Shit, would you look at that? It's that thing again.
Be careful. AUG-7 units are quite dangerous.
Oh, come on. It's freaking adorable.
The year is 1936. Dmitry Sergeyevich Sechenov, a professor at the Soviet Academy of Medical Sciences, has created a unique electronic storage device. Little does he know that his invention is the first step in a series of events that will result in a robotic massacre. The year is 1950. Sechenov's inventions have ushered in an age of technological prosperity for the Soviet Union. His laboratory, known as Facility 3826, is hard at work on a device that will link humans and robots. Thought control over machines is just years away. The year is 1955. Robots have turned against their creators. Blood covers the floors and walls of Facility 3826. Atomic Heart begins. Developer Mundfish has crafted an entirely alternate history for Atomic Heart, and for this month's IGN First, the game's creative team has revealed the timeline of events that directly lead to the robot smash-in action of this intense first-person shooter. In Mundfish's twisted past, the invention of a miracle substance known as polymer allows the Soviet Union to chart a significantly more technologically advanced path through the first half of the 20th century. As you would expect of the Soviets in the 1950s, Professor Sechenov and the scientists of Facility 3826 had their eyes very much on the stars, but they were involved in something much grander than the space race. These alt-history Russians were set on conquering other planets. As such, the laboratories of Facility 3826 studied all manner of disciplines, from interstellar engineering to medicine, genetics, and even botany. But Sechenov's true talents was in robotics. His storage device paved the way for the creation of portable cold fusion reactors, which in turn unlocked the rise of robot assistants. By the mid-1940s, automatons were commonplace and performed vital duties in rebuilding the country after the devastation of the Second World War. In 1948, Sechenov created the Collective Neural Network, a system that allowed human operators to command robots with improved efficiency. Just 2 years later, he began to design a 2.0 version of the system that would link a human mind with a robot's operating system via a polymer implant. This system, which would eventually be known as Thought, would prove to be Sechenov's greatest mistake. The dream was that Thought would advance humanity in leaps and bounds. They could connect with machines and instantly learn new languages and instruments. People could become quantum physicists overnight. But a catastrophic system failure in the collective network, the very network Sechenov wanted humans to plug into, caused all connected robots to turn against their creators. It's following this disaster that Atomic Heart protagonist enters the story. Veteran soldier Major Sergei Nechayev. Nechayev, better known as P3, is Professor Sechenov's personal agent and has been called upon to find and eliminate the cause of the system failure. Right now, the disaster is confined to the halls and laboratories of Facility 3826, which itself is located in the Kazakhstan mountains, far from regular society. It's P3's job to contain the disaster and prevent it from spreading further. Thankfully, his body is augmented with a serious amount of tech. A metal skeleton makes him almost as hardy as his droid opponents, and a variety of polymer combat implants enhance his deadly skills. If you've seen any gameplay from Atomic Heart, you'll know that playing as P3 looks like an absolute violent riot. Agent P3's quest will see him exploring the many different complexes that make up Facility 3826. While Atomic Heart takes place in just this single location, its multiple districts are visually distinct and designed to tell the facility's main stories. The Chelmy complex, for instance, is made up of futuristic architecture that reflects the needs of his research team and stands in stark contrast to the small rural villages that surround the facility. Mundfish also promises variety in areas depending on their purpose. The theater complex, built for use by not just scientists but local civilians, provides a very different area to explore than the robotic engineering labs that lie underground. On your journey, you'll also come across various monuments and memorials, paying testament in grand fashion to past breakthroughs and lost geniuses. Mundfish notes that there's an air of a utopian future, particularly in the more open locations and the entrance of Facility 3826. But the developer promises that the deeper into the complexes you explore, the more sinister things become. The machines may be the most immediate source of danger, but P3 will need to navigate the politics and philosophies of Facility 3826's upper management if he's to find the hidden truth behind the disaster. Right at the top of the hierarchy is, of course, Professor Sechenov himself. a man with a utopian attitude. He hopes to unite humanity and pave a route to the stars with his team's discoveries. He is defended by two unique bodyguard robots known as the Twins, elegant mechanical ballerinas equipped with the latest deadly technology. The Sechenov surrounded himself with similarly talented scientists. As Atomic Heart's story progresses, you'll meet Larissa Filatova, a neurosurgeon and former assistant to Sechenov. Filatova has humanist philosophies, and Munfish promises she holds some interesting personal motives regarding the collective system failure. We'll also come into contact with Sechenov's second-in-command, Deputy Director Michael Stockhausen, a gifted German doctor known for his cunning and phenomenal memory. He quickly rose through the ranks of the facility thanks to his administrative talent. Munfish says that the web of connections to the collective system failure runs deep, with representatives of not only the facility being involved, but also the USSR itself. P3 is in over his head in a situation that seems to promise as much narrative intrigue as it does challenging shootouts. If you enjoyed this, then make sure to check out our boss fight gameplay video and make sure to stick with IGN this month for even more exclusive Atomic Heart coverage.
Раз.
Да.
Эти ребята не оживут за моей спиной?
Не волнуйтесь. У экспонатов отсутствует блок питания.
Ловлю на слове. Ой, вот это я понимаю, хоромы. Раз. Какой у нас там план-то?
Вам приказано зачистить территорию выставочного комплекса из 4 этажей. Начинайте с любого. Модели пылесосов гибель вышли из-под контроля и могут нанести вред вашему здоровью.
Зачем тут пылесосы?
Ну, пыль. внимание на экспонат с внутренностями кита. Тут представлены не только органы дыхания с пищеварением, но и...
Так, раз. Хорош. Кто в банках?
Детектирую органические объекты, состоящие из смеси желе и различных животных организмов.
Понял. На закуску оставили.
Надеюсь, вы не будете пробовать их на вкус.
Но выглядит не очень аппетитно. Эй, Храпс! Тут одна закуска выбралась из банки.
Вот вляпался, блядь. Идиот.
О, сука! Да отъебись ты! Пошел нахуй! Тупая скотина!
Ёбаные куклы.
Давай, иди сюда! Сука! На!
Пиздец развели, блядь.
Всем материям в пример мы поставим полимер. Знает сотню применений даже юный пионер. Тем, кто гражданам хочет вредить, советуем быстро свой пыл охладить.
Хотите получить возможности гения? Или управлять роботами силой мысли?
Не волнуйся, милая, со мной все в порядке, операция была безболезненной.
Сегодня достаточно сделать инъекцию нейрополимера, и вы... человек будущего!
В комплексе ходит человек. Он вооружен, и на нем экспериментальная полимерная перчатка. Шансов 0.
Стань частью коллектива и обрети сверхвозможности.
Солдат, поднимайся. Очнись. Как ты?
В норме.
Вставай.
Выучить китайский язык за 5 минут. Стать доктором квантовой физики за 1 час. С запуском коллектива 2.0 такие знания будут доступны каждому.
Скоро мы прибудем в точку назначения. Расчетное время прибытия 11:47.
Закрой рот, заткнись!
Да какого хрена я вам всем должен здесь верить?
У нас 30 секунд, двигаем!
30 секунд до чего?
До
полного пиздеца, блядь, сынуля! До полного пиздеца!
Да что за кровавая хрень здесь происходит?
Роботы вышли из-под контроля. Они убивают всех, кто видит.
Мы знаем, чьих это рук дело.
Ты должен прекратить этот кошмар сейчас!
Человечество обречено на вечное рабство. Через 2 суток его уже будет не остановить.
Не доверяй ему!
Твою мать, я уже не знаю, кому тут вообще можно доверять. У тебя есть 2 дня. Сынок, не подведи меня.
поднимай, неси, кидай, словно ураган. И секунды передышки не давай врагам.
Роботы Atomic Heart. 4 робота, которые попытаются вас убить. IGN First. Действие игры Atomic Heart происходит в мире альтернативной истории Советского Союза, где можно увидеть множество моделей роботов. Они созданы предприятием номер 3826, чтобы помогать людям с повседневными задачами. И они, конечно же, никогда не попытаются вам навредить. В этом ролике мы поближе познакомимся с 4 из множества уникальных моделей, созданных разработчиками Mundfish для Atomic Heart. АМУ-68 — работник. Одна из первых моделей бипедальных гражданских роботов. АМУ-68 очень быстро доказал свою пригодность на рабочих местах и стал универсальным помощником в различных областях труда. Огромным плюсом этой небольшой машины является простота конструкции, которая позволяет ей действовать в различных погодных и климатических условиях, прекрасно передвигаться по пересеченной местности и комплектоваться широким спектром вспомогательных инструментов. Несмотря на то, что изначально робот конструировался для нужд животноводства и многоцелевых задач по доставке небольших грузов, ветеринарной помощи и выпаса домашнего скота, позже модель была оснащена циркулярной пилой с лезвием диаметром 40 см, которая в совокупности с улучшенной полимерной батареей выдает фантастические результаты на лесоповале. Ну и наверняка с легкостью отсечет пару конечностей, попавших под ее зубцы. RAV-9 — инженер. Не раз удивил своих создателей многофункциональный человекоподобный весельчак RAV-9. Машину разрабатывали в помощь труженикам сборочных цехов, конструкторам и архитекторам. Впервые роботу были добавлены высокоточные руки-манипуляторы, которые во многом позволили избавить человека от ручного труда, и они не предназначены для того, чтобы крепко сомкнуться на вашей шее. Благодаря возможности общения с человеком, RAV-9 довольно быстро получил дружелюбное имя Рафик, снискал народную любовь и обрел свое место не только в цехах предприятия, но и в домашнем быту. Робот с легкостью выполняет функции уборщика, электрика или даже официанта на показательных мероприятиях, всегда оказываясь в центре внимания публики. Разве он не вызывает доверия? ВОВ А6 «Лаборант». Наиболее продвинутый массовый робот предприятия номер 3826. Вов А6 «Лаборант», или как по-дружески его называют ученые «Вовчик», является одной из передовых разработок среди роботов-помощников. Продвинутый искусственный интеллект с возможностями мультизадачности. Эти удивительные машины обладают даже алгоритмами самопочинки. Этим роботам поручаются такие сложные задачи, как ассистирование при полостных хирургических операциях или при работе с химическими реактивами. Вдобавок, робот прекрасно ладит с детьми и пожилыми людьми, осуществляя уход и поддержку. Развлечения для всей семьи. Вов А6, представленные в черном корпусе, это улучшенная версия «Лаборанта». Эти машины обладают большей силой, скоростью и точностью движений благодаря дополнительным присадкам к полимерной батарее и экспериментальному программному обеспечению. МА-9 «Беляш». Мастер сварочных работ и будущее высотного градостроения МА-9 «Беляш» — это роботизированное подражание самой природе. Внимательно изучив скелет шимпанзе, ученые предприятия номер 3826 создали модель «Беляш» для перемещения грузов весом до полутонны. Благодаря своим мощным и длинным конечностям этот робот может легко передвигаться как по горизонтальным, так и по вертикальным поверхностям и ловко перемещаться с балки на балку, как и свой живой прототип. Остается только надеяться, что он не перепутает вас с бананом. У Беляша есть одна отличительная особенность – его голова. Напрямую подключенная к энергоснабжению полимерной батареи, она является ничем иным, как суперсовременным аппаратом аргонно-дуговой сварки и снабжена лазерным дальномером. Ну и что может пойти не так? Это было только несколько роботов из множества разных моделей, которые вы встретите в Atomic Heart. Если вы хотите узнать больше, посмотрите другие репортажи IGN First, например, ролик о битве с боссом или ролик об истории мира игры.
Не успел в Москве отгреметь первомайский военный парад, как уже полным ходом идет подготовка к праздничному шествию в честь запуска нейросети «Коллектив». Торжественное мероприятие пройдет на Красной площади в воскресенье 12 июня за день до всеобщей полимеризации, который также объявлен праздничным днем. Вместо военной техники по улицам пройдут все доступные модели роботов. В небе вместо авиации поднимутся дроны и сипухи со специальной пилотажной программой. Парад будет транслироваться по всем теле- и радиоустройствам.
Особенность планеров – машущие крылья. Крылья приводятся в движение ножными педалями. Такие летательные аппараты называются орникоптерами.
Thank you. Уважаемые коллеги, в связи с чрезвычайной ситуацией просим вас оставаться в помещениях до распоряжения начальника госпиталя. Пожалуйста, соблюдайте спокойствие. Все жизненно необходимое будет доставлено в блок госпиталя карантинным лифтом.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NVIDIA founder and CEO, Jensen Huang.
Happy New Year! Welcome to CES. I have so much to tell you guys, so I'm going to get going. Usually at CES, I talk to you about self-driving cars and gaming. Today, I'm going to focus completely on gaming. This is really a fun demo. If you look when we show it to you, you can see that some of the stuff is just really, really amazing. And this is the indication of what next generation gaming is going to look like. Mark, are you going to do this one?
Yep.
Okay, so this is what USSR was potentially going to turn out to be. Is that right?
That's right.
And so what's really amazing is notice how crisp this is. This can't be a video. This is in real time. Look at this. Everything is in real time. And RTX on, RTX off. Notice the reflections were all broken. And the reason for that is because screen space doesn't allow us to reflect what is behind the object. Notice the soft shadows. The soft shadows result because of an area light. The combination of umbra and penumbra causes the soft shadows to look so exquisite. And that just happens with ray tracing. No shadow maps necessary. There's an area light just underneath this robot. And it's interacting with the light, and it's combined with the light of the head, all being spun in real time. There's a reflection of a curved surface. Reflecting off of a curved surface is super hard to do, really hard to fake. And screen space reflection simply breaks. There's another scene. You're seeing reflection and refraction of that, I guess, what would have been an aquarium. Reflection and refraction. Again, the soft shadows that you notice. Caustics. Looks fantastic. Okay. Wow, I don't know whose lab this is, but it's kind of creepy.